Everyone, well, you're welcome back to the channel. I know it's been long, I haven't posted. It's just because I wasn't quite the health wasn't quite fine. I was a little bit sick, but I am back and we need to proceed. So we are here doing all the designs on mobile. And guys, just to be clear with you, my next upcoming course will be doing graphic designs logos on a mobile. Remember, here we are doing everything on this channel on mobile phones. We want to test the limits of mobile phones. We want to see what you can actually do on your mobile. So let's go build ourselves. Let's go build ourselves a WordPress website. Our greatest challenge here today is going to be drag and drop, because drag and drop is not supported on mobile, but we have an application that can actually help us. Right now we are using a Samsung S6 Edge, so let's head on to browser. If you don't know the browser already, it's called Puffings. You can just go to the Play Store and search on Puffings. It looks like the birdie there. You click on it and we get into it. So right now you just need to go to your back end of your website by just writing the website name. My website name is greatstar.greatsite.net. You put slash wp hyphen admin and you'll be here. You land on this page that shows you to put in your username. But first, let me take you towards a tour of this Puffing website. So here is where you have your tabs. Now it's only one tab open. Now if you come to this three dots and click on it, you're going to see that we have a part which says the request desktop site. I've just accepted that. That's why everything on desktop is showing, everything on the screen is showing on desktop mode. And you can also scroll down to where it says mouse, so you can activate the mouse. The best place to activate the mouse is go to settings right here, and when you click on settings and you come to this where it says mouse, you want to click on mouse here, and you can see we have smart pointer and trackball. So I'm going to show you what smart pointer is. Smart pointer is just a pointer like my mouse showing you right here. I'm using a mouse which is connected to an OTG to my Samsung phone right now. So when you use a smart pointer, it's going to bring up another mouse button. But for you, you're just going to have one, since you're using your phone with your fingers. So you're just going to have one mouse button, which is brought by this mouse pointer here. But if you use a trackball, it will just be like using the trackpad of a laptop, where you can scroll, you have to double click, you have some all those things on it. So if you want just a mouse button, you can use the smart mouse button here, and if you want a trackball, you can use this one. And I'm going to show you the differences in the video. So let's exit the settings. I think a little bit of search will work to move my okay, so you can see below we have this that pops up at this end. So if I choose on this would be I think a Nintendo gaming. You see, this is you see it is like a gaming. Now if you look at that smart pointer where we choose there, that's the pointer that comes in. So if I'm to move this with my hand, you see that it moves this pointer around, and if I click, and I can then move this thing up, left and right, and I can then escape, space, escape, enter. So all this I can do, but I don't want this, so I'm going to click on it to remove it. I'm going to use the mouse. If I don't want the mouse, I can bring up the keyboard. So if I bring up the keyboard here, my keyboard of my phone is going to come up. You see that it comes up, so I don't want it, so I'm going to click on the back button there, and it comes back up. So now I don't want this smart. I already have a mouse button, which is the mouse I choose. You can use this if you don't have a mouse, but I'm going to use what we call the track pad, which I'll go back to the settings and go back to mouse and use the trackpad. Now this trackpad is very exciting. I'm going to show you how to use both, but okay, let's just start with the smart pointer. I'm going to show you how to use it when the time comes, I think so, but let's just stick to it right now, and let me deactivate it for now. And I'll put in my username and my password, and I click on login and see if it gets to login. Server returned HTTP, something like that. I think that's a problem, so I've got to do it again. So let me go back here. Let me try and fill that in. It should be me try and get my details in there. It's quite difficult to use these things right now. Okay, it came up. So I click on login right there. Let's see what happens. Bravo! Now we are here. So we are right here, and this is our dashboard. So one thing we are going to see is a lot of ads. So I don't know if this thing has an ad blocker, but let's see. Let's see if it does has an ad blocker. It doesn't. I don't think so. So we may have to just work with the ad like that, but I hate working when part of my screen is being used by ads. So I'm going to find a way to remove this. But guys, you want to use this browser because it is the only way you can drag and drop. So what I want to do is first things first, we want to install Elementor. So you get to Elementor and install it. So what you need to do is go to plugins, go to install. No, I'm on install plugins right now, and if you look, there's Elementor installed and activated already, and we have essential add-ons for Elementor also installed. And the way to install that, if you don't have that, is to click on plugins right here. To click on plugins and click on click on plugins and go to add new plugins here, add new plugins. Oh, I think I clicked the wrong button, so let's go back, come down to add new, and we click on it. So once you click on the add new, it opens something like this. Now you need to search for the plugin you want to install. I want to install Elementor, so let's click on Elementor. So you have to just write the words out: Elementor, Mentor, and then you click on OK and search. Let's see. Why is that not searching? Okay, so it searched already and it popped up. So that should be it. That is Elementor already in front of us. So you click on it, should be showing not update now but actually install. So I can probably update it if I want, but it should be showing something like this: install. And when you click on install, it will install. Then what you need to click here, and the install button will change to installing. After that installing, it will show activate. You click on activate to activate it. So that will be it. So while this is updating, I'll just take you along this. There are other plugins you might be able to you might want to install when the time comes, but for now we just need only the page builder. Elementor is a page builder. It's a drag and drop page builder. You can see website builder, and it is very easy to use. Drag and drop page builder, and it is very easy. As I said, it is easy. So what we need to do first of all is to create a home page. Like everything, a website needs to have a home page, and a home page is just where if somebody really types on your domain name on the URL bar, that is the first page you should fall on, your home page. And home pages are very important. Like everything we say, the first impression of a human being matters. So that is the same thing. The impression of a person on your website matters, and the home page should carry enough impression. It should be able to impress that person. So we can see that our Elementor is updated, and we can update this, but I can just click on update there and leave. So I want to get back to where we see dashboard. This is my dashboard, and I want to come down to pages, and I want to look at all the pages I've got here and see if I have any pages. Do you want to leave the site? I don't think so. I don't want to leave. So let's just see. I think this is pages, and let's see. Add new page. Let me just add new page. I'll create my own. For that, I think he wants to let me leave the site. I don't know why. Do you want to leave this site? Prevent the page from creating additional dialogues. Let's see what happens. So I'm actually coming to this. So this is when you create a page. This is what happens. So you need to give the title to your page, and once you do that, you are almost done with the back end of WordPress, and we need to go to the front end of Elementor. So what we're going to do is that we need to give a title to a page, and you just need to add title, and I'm going to call it homepage for now. It is not actually homepage, but you just call it homepage for now so that we know this is our homepage. So this is our home page where people are going to land on. So this is it, and set that, and if is that okay, we click on OK, and then we see if we can edit any other thing. Remove the keyboard here and go downwards and see. Let's see, type to close the block. I don't think so. I just want to publish this page actually. Let's see, we publish the page and click on publish, and my page is published, and we can view the page away. We already have, that's it. It says great site next homepage. So that is what we can do with it. And I want us to go back to this. You just click on your back button here and go back to your dashboard, and then come now to where we have plugins. Click on plugins and click on installed plugins. Okay, so when you click on plugins, this comes up, and if you've activated the Elementor, it should show for you to deactivate it. So Elementor is actually activated now, and let's activate the essential add-ons for Elementor. So activate. Now since that is done, I know they want to show us so many different things, but I'm not really interested in that. I just want to come back to my to where it says plugin, and we'll do all these essential add-ons later. So I want to go back to install plugins, and now that I've installed the plugins, I can then go back to my pages again. Now when you click on page and you click on all pages, it's going to take you to this is the very first page we have, which is called the home page. Now this is a sample page, a page created from the beginning, the page you saw when you saw my blog and everything. This was the page. And privacy policy page is always created automatically. You can always create yours. Now look at this is the home page, and I need to click on it. I want to edit this home page, so I want to click on quick edit. So or maybe edit. You click on edit, it's going to take you back here. But one thing you're going to discover here is that there's something which is called edit with Elementor that wasn't there before, and that's because we've activated our Elementor already. So I want to click on this. Now when you click on this, it carries you to your live board for Elementor, and this is where all your work is supposed to be done. The drag and drop, the building, the everything you're going to be doing. This is the very first appearance of your website. So at this particular position here, we have the website showing, and this is what we are going to be using to build. So this is your Elementor dashboard, and this is what your website will look like. And this is very good because you see everything in real time. You don't need to go to your back end and come back to your front end. Everything here you'll be seeing them in real time. And the first thing is that I want to introduce you to this add button. Now this button is what adds things to your web to your page, and this button here is where we can upload things, and this one is for the essential add-on. So now I want us to click on the add button right here. If you want to add button, you can go ahead and click, and you're going to see that when you click on the add button, it pops up a couple of different structures here, and it says you should select from them. Now if you select this, it means you want your website to be just one page. If you select this, your website is going to be a page like that, one page this way, one page this way. You just be in 3 formats, in 3 columns, and 4 as we go. If you select this, it means we'll have a little introduction here, just like the page you're seeing right now. It has a cutout here which shows Elementor, and this other part that shows your website. This is the same format here, and this one will just be as you see it, 1, 2, and then the biggest side remains here, and this one is just the reverse of this one. This one is having a cut here and a cut here, and the big part is in the middle, and this normally people go with just this. So we're going to start with the very first one, and you want to click on OK. Now this is what I want. So now I want to introduce you to this. If you look at this very well, what we see here is that we already have my blog, which is the title of this, and here we have what we call a column, actually a section. It's supposed to be a section where we can add columns to it, and then we can then add gadgets to it. Now gadgets are these Elementor gadgets here. When you click on this button here, it comes up. So these are what we call the elements or the gadgets, widgets, sorry. So we call them widgets, and you just need to add them. So let's say I want to add a heading to this. I can go ahead and click on this and add. But reason, if I want to click on this, look at, if I just do click and I pull to this part, it does not go. In the computer, you just do it, you just click and pull. Like, okay, good. Now this is what we call a section, where we have the blue. Then the column is what we have this gray dotted line, and inside the column we have widgets. So we can add a widget inside a column, and we add a column inside a section. So that is it. So what we've done is that we need a one-page section right here, and we can add things to it. Now, what if I want to add a heading? I just need to pull this heading from here and place it in here, because it's a widget. So a widget needs to go inside this column. But the thing is that it doesn't go with mobile. If it's just on your desktop you're using or laptop, you just need to click and hold, and then pull it and drop and drag and drop here. But it doesn't work like that. So this is why we need the mouse function here. Now if I activate the mouse function, you see our smart mouse function appears. So I need to pull this to the head, that function, and I need to click on it. When I click now and I steer a little bit, you see it shows a mouse sign there. It shows that we've clicked on the other direction, and now we are ready to drag and drop. So now you see that it carries it and it puts it there. So this is exactly what it is used for, to drag and drop. So like that, you click on that, and you can now drag and drop like that and drop there. So this one is quite efficient. You can do it. So you see now that there's a space in there, and I can now remove this, and I can now deactivate my day, and then I can go ahead to edit it by writing something out. I think so. Well, it's kind of weird that it's not showing up right now, but this column was not showing before, and it's showing now because we've added a text function. So what we need to do is actually get into it and edit it, even though it doesn't show up right now. But I'll show you the other way to do it with the smart function, with the trackpad, which is an efficient way to do it. So you go to the settings and change this from smart to trackpad. So smart pointer to trackpad. So when that is done, you have to just come back, and you see this is a trackpad. It looks like a trackpad for a laptop. So once you just move on it, you see this is your movement, while this one will be what you're doing on the screen. So let's say I move on this, it will do this. But when you're using the trackpad, you want to use your fingers, not a mouse. So trackpad is good for those who are using fingers, and I'll show you why. If you want to pick up something, you have to put your two fingers on the trackpad at the same time. So you land your two fingers on the trackpad. If I'm doing, you surely see the two fingers will show something on the trackpad right now. You put it, you see it turns to a finger, and then you remove one hand, then you pull and put like that. That is how you do it. So you just go to what you're doing. Like, let's say you're on the header, you put your two fingers at once, you put it. So you put your two fingers at once, you remove one of the fingers, and then you pull to where you want to put, and you drop it. Once more, we do the same thing. You come here, you put two fingers at once again to change it to the hand function, like that. You put two fingers at once, So you go ahead and introduce your two fingers. It must show on the screen there are two fingers. So it should show on the screen there are two fingers. Let me remove this keyboard here. It shows on the screen there are two fingers. And then you remove one and pull the other into the section, and then you drag and drop. Once it's there, you need to edit it. So you go ahead and edit. So that is that for the trackpad. Now you can always move the trackpad by just clicking on this X button here, and it disappears. And now we need to edit this thing. So that is how we use the Puffins browser to drag and drop. Okay guys, so let's see in the next section. So okay, back to it. So there is another way to do it by using this button. So what we are going to do here is actually we are going to bring down to this column, this section right here, and zoom a little bit down to see what happens when we bring a mouse to it. So you see this, to delete the section, you just need to click on this X, right? To add something to the section or add another section, you just need to click on this plus sign. If you click on this plus sign, you see that another section has been added, and you can always delete it if you want. So you can see that we have home page here and sample page there, and so that's because we created a home page and named it home page. So what I want to do is I want to cancel out this, and I want to come to this section here and also remove this section because I want to show you how to do some stuff right here, which is quite cool. So I'm going to click on this button here and I click one more time. No, not one more time. I think we don't have to click anymore. So this is it. So what you need to do is click on the folder button here. This is going to pop up some things like blocks, pages, my template. Now you can choose from these. This is where you look at some pages that are quite cool and you can copy from them their home page. How it is, blocks are just a section. Like if you want to copy, let's say, a home page and you want to copy just the header, this head section of the block, you can use blocks here and you're going to see how it looks. Now when you see pro on something here, it means you need to activate the pro account on Elementor, which means that you need to pay some money on Elementor to do it. But as quite as good, you see this is just the top part of it. You just copy the heading section of it and you do it. If you have the paid part, you can do it, but here it's just to copy the whole page and now edit it later, which you can very well do. When you don't see pro on it, it means you can use this for free, and I'm going to show you an example of one right now. So what I want us to do is that let's look at this, or maybe we can use a template. Now a template is all new thing, but we don't have anything showing up there, so let's click on that. I want to use, let's say, this. Let's use the first one. So what you need to do to use the first one is actually you can click on it and you see there is it shows up here and you can see how it looks like. It shows the preview of how it looks like, and you can just work on it. You see there's a video. It's just like a travel website actually, and it looks quite good, and this is what we want to start with, a very simple website. So you click on insert if you are fine with it. So once you click on insert, and you should be ready to get started. So click on that insert button and connect to template library. So let's get started. Click on get started, and so I'm going to enter a new password. So after resetting my account and doing everything, I just need to click on login, and I should be connecting my Elementor to that, and I want to save these. So I'm going to save connect your site template to your library connect, and I think this should be done. I just need to come back again here and and login and valid what. Let's get into it. So I'll put in just my password really quick. One more time, one more try, and let's see that. Oh my god, it's rejecting it. Okay, I think appearance, and we'll go down to themes. So you need to go to themes and we'll install one theme I love so much, and not only I but so many people love so much, and this theme is one of the most popular themes around right now. So you can see the theme we installed last time. I want to install a theme called Astra. So we've actually installed Astra. That's nice. Okay, so if you don't have this, you just need to search this on this bar here. You type on Astra, it will come up and you need to install it. So you type here Astra, like Astra, ASTRA. If you've installed Astra, then it's okay, but if you've not, then it's time to search it. So we click on search and search for Astra. So by the time you search for it, it's going to be popping down here. This will be the first option, and what you need to do is add Astra. If you don't have, you can click on this add button and search for Astra there. So now, since we installed Astra on our last video, I want us to now go back to where it says plugins and installed a plugin. Now a plugin is like an application, and this application is going to be the plugin for Astra. So let's get down to plugin, and we get down to add new. One more plugin to go, and so I want us to search for the Astra plugin. So let's just type on Astra. I think it will come up, Astra, and let's look a little bit. So we take on the starter template for Astra, and then we click on install under the plugins and wait for it to install. That's gonna happen real quick, but guys, as you know, you always need to install this, and we wait for it to install. While waiting, guys, always make sure to click on the subscribe buttons if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, and also do what to give me a thumbs up. That is a way to grow my channel and bring more content to you. So all the way through, guys, I hope you'll be supportive and give some comments down below. So everything is fine, and now we just need to activate it. Now that the plugin is done, I want to go into the Astra plugin, the starter template, and I want to see the library. Click on see library, and it's going to open up a whole lot of libraries, and it wants you to ask, select the page builder. You want to select the page builder. I'm going to be using, normally we should use Gutenberg if you're using a mobile phone, but we are going to be using Elementor on mobile. Yes, we are going to be trying the big things. So Elementor, and we click on, so this would be what you'll be expecting to see. So you see these are templates down here, and these are what we can use with Elementor. That it's just so marvelous. Outdoor brands, whatever, just continuation. It keeps going. It's just for you to stop where you want to, but I want to choose something I like, and this very first one looks wonderful. It's an outdoor something, and I can see I want to choose this. So let me choose this one, and you can see that this is where most of us we do things. If somebody tells me to build a travel website, I can just come to Astra and choose a travel website and customize it and give the person. Now here is where you can import the home template only. It just means the home page only, but I want to import the entire site, so I want it to be a website only, so that what I will do is just edit the website. And this is what you do for people who have a very low budget. Just take something here and edit the website and give to them if you really have to do it. But I think doing something for that low budget really spoils the thing. You need to explain to somebody how much work it takes to build a website for the person to be able to pay really good money for it. So now we import the complete site. This is going to take us some time, but let's import that. You see, Wordpress is to serve more beautiful web. We would like to know more about you, so they want to know more about me, and well, I am Wordpress, and they want to know more about me. So I am Wordpress. Let's say I'm an expert, so I'm not an expert, so let's just go with I'm an intermediate. So I'm building websites for myself, or if it's for your client, it will be for your client. So myself for now, and I'm going to click on next. So they want to know more. So my first name, I think Dylan will do. Dylan will do. Submitted, and they say we have sent a surprise gift to your email address. Please check it. But right now everything is important, so it is on 0% right now, so we just have to wait for this to install. So guys, while waiting, guys, if you still not subscribed yet, think to do so. Click on the like buttons below, and also make sure to comment. So guys, that is it. The entire website has been imported, and we need to view our site right now. But no, I don't want to view it here, so I'm gonna click on this and cancel this. And what I want to do is simple. I don't know, so let's see that. So what we want to do here is come to the dashboard. Anyways, I clicked on the dashboard already. So what I want to do is this icon right here that says my blog. If I come right here, you're going to say new, and I can refresh this thing right here. But I want to go to my site to be able to see what's happening on my site. So I'm going to click on my blog, and then damn, it's going to take me to my blog, and we are going to see how it looks right now. Hopefully it's looking great. So you see, we already have a wonderful website. Look, we've just copied everything from that website. This is our website right now, and what is left for you to do is to change everything. Change the images, the wordings, the headings, make animations if you want to, whatever you want. Okay guys, so our next video will be on customizing this website and making it ours. Finally, we've gotten to the end of it. So this will be what we do up till we get to the end of the website to start doing something good. So see you next video. Keep on.